ground comes all dirty and in the wrong types. Why is the petrol in my car clear?
Let's begin with the chemical makeup of crude oil. Because it comes from the ground, it is unprocessed and can range in many different viscosities, from water to almost solid. This is due to those little molecules called hydrocarbons, which are made up of carbon and hydrogen atoms.
That's correct, and these hydrocarbons are very energetic, taking on many different forms, with methane, that stinky stuff, being the lightest. Through the process of refining, things like plastic and rubber can be made, not just petroleum and gas.
So, what are the procedures?
Fractional distillation is the first and most important stage in the refining process. This is where the oil is heated up and different hydrocarbon chains are pulled out when they vaporize at different boiling temperatures.
That's right, Gmo. Why don't you simplify the process for us?
Yo, it separates substance from a mixture, from petroleum to natural gas on your fixture, heated at a temperature of 600 degrees Celsius. Yes, son, that's what I mean. Depending on its boiling point on when it will rise, when it reaches a column, it will vaporize.
Wait. Just to clarify, as each substance reaches its different boiling point, it rises into fractional distillation column. The column is hot at the bottom and cool at the top. This is so that when the vapor arises, it condenses at the cool part of the column because of its colder boiling point, and the substances with higher boiling points condense to higher temperatures at the bottom of the column. You can proceed, Jumal.
Yeah. The liquid is trapped by trays and plates, collecting fractions from the newfound states that pass through condensers, which cool them down. Funny how they just come out the ground. The different hydrocarbons are successfully separated in chains on literally. But nothing can be sold just quite yet. Chemical processing is next, I bet.
What's chemical processing? What's wrong with the oil and gas that come out of the fractional distillation process?
Chemically processing a particular substance means that you're taking one substance and turning it into another substance. This can be done by any of these three steps. Cracking. This is where hydrocarbons are broken into smaller pieces. Unification. This is combining smaller things to make larger ones. Alteration. This rearranges various pieces in molecules to make the desired hydrocarbons.
Do you actually crack the hydrocarbons?
No, a cracking unit is used. There is thermal and steam cracking, along with vis breaking, coking, and catalytic cracking. These all use heat to break up hydrocarbons, yet each process comes out with a different result. For example, vis breaking breaks down thick crude oil, whereas coking produces an almost pure carbon substance.
Exactly. This chemical processing allows us to create substances that are needed instead of what's being found.
But I hear there are other types of chemical processing. Care to share?
I'd love to. There is also unification and alteration. Unification is where smaller hydrocarbons are combined to make larger ones. The main method to do this is catalytic reforming. A catalyst like platinum is used to make this process faster and more efficient. Alteration, however, is when hydrocarbons are rearranged to form a different, more demanded substance. This is normally done through a process called alkylation, when low molecular weight compounds are mixed when an acidic catalyst is present, resulting in high-octane hydrocarbons being produced.
So is that all that there is to refining?
The fractions need to be treated. All the impurities like water, nitrogen, oxygen must be removed. Otherwise, this could cause rusting and erosion in the pipelines or the tanks.
Yes. The fractions are passed through a sulfuric acid column that removes any unsaturated hydrocarbons, oxygen compounds, and residual solids like asphalt and tar. These fractions are then sent through an absorption column that has been filled with drying agents to remove any water from the fractions. Lastly, the fractions are sent through sulfur treatment and hydrogen sulfide scrubbers to remove any included sulfur compounds and sulfur.
So it's done. Awesome!
Not quite yet. The fractions need to cool and are then combined to make final products. These end products include gasoline, different grades and weights of lubricating oil, jet fuel, diesel fuel, and many, many more. This completes the oil refining process.
Next time, we sustainably develop.